Alright guys, on page 30 we're talking about types of letters. It says we have letters that come in 3 sizes. Our small letters that take up about half of our writing space. Our tall letters that go from the floor to the ceiling. And our letters with descenders, or I like to call them tails. So for example, my F has a little tail that goes below my writing space and then goes back up. It says which tall letter also has a descender, and my F is the only letter on this line where I have floor to ceiling and a little tail on the bottom. The rest of these are small letters with descenders. Okay, next it tells us that some cursive letters must be closed. So they gave us some really awesome examples showing where we close our A, where we close our O, and where we close our D. I put some really bad examples next to it. Sometimes I have students that are writing in a hurry and they leave gaps in their A's, in their O's, and in their D's. It's never good to write your cursive in a hurry because we can make really sloppy mistakes. So we're going to practice tracing over these letters and making sure that we close them. So in my A, I see my closing point is here. That means I'm going to return to that point twice. So I am at that point now. I'm going to come back to it again and finish my A. And my O has a closing point on top, so I know I'm going to touch this point twice. I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to come back around, touch that point again, and do my side stroke. And my closing point for my D is here as well, so I know I'll touch that place twice as well. And there, I've touched it my second time. All right, I'm going to erase and move my page up. If you need to rewind or pause at any point in this video, be sure to do that. Okay, so this tells us that some cursive letters have loops. It wants us to practice looping letters. So let me flatten this a bit so y'all can see well. There we go. So I'm going to start at the bottom of this B and I'm going to follow that uphill. I'm going to loop back down and do my side stroke. Here I'm going to do my overhill of my G. I'm going to loop beneath because G is a descending letter. And F has an uphill loop and it's got a little descending loop as well. So I'm going to start by going uphill. Go all the way down below that line. I'm going to loop back up and then curve out for my connecting letter that would come behind it. Some cursive letters need retracing. This means you must go over a line that you've already written. So with D, we'll go up, but we'll go back down. With P, we'll go down and then back up. And with T, we will go up and then down, and we always cross our T last. So let's practice tracing those. And that's it for page 30.